Good morning, afternoon or evening. This is another 1v1 with a good stone warrior rush while going Europe. This video will also be doing a giveaway. I will post in the comments what countries I have so you can decide if you want to enter or not. All you have to do is, like usual, post a comment and put your Discord tag and you'll be entered in next week on Monday. So just some basic economy. Start off here, putting down a warehouse so I can mark off where the fish are, getting my house walls done, all the stuff that always happens. Now I find my enemy with my scout. He's also going fight pits. I try to get some deer, but I only managed to get this one here. So I set a few workers on it. 2 workers harvesting meat from the deers. And I've got my first few warriors up now. I sent 4 of the ones that stayed behind to get rid of his scout. I think he's only just found me as well. It's a bit worrying. And I start going Europe. You can see I'm still using all my fish pools. I've got loads around here. Building a few bulwarks to protect my wood line. I think I only built 1 there. I should have built 1 or 2 more. But I get into his economy. I'm not sure what his warriors are at this point. I think he's got just a few. So I split off my army. Most of it goes after his food workers, and the rest goes after some of his woodworkers. I do some economy damage and build another bulwark to protect my stonecutter and temple a little bit. It's not a lot, but something. And he sends an attack in. So I build a few more bulwarks so I can lead his army in to my bulwarks. You can see most of my army is dead or dying in his base. So all I've got to defend myself here is whatever I can make right now. Continues to chase my workers, even though I've ran away with them. And I use my workers to fight because I don't want to waste time running away from them too much. Get my Europe workers on the farm, and I'll get my fishing economy soon. Got some warriors fighting alligators as well. You can see I clean up his attack and move on to his base. So I use about 5 warriors to lead his army away from the rest of my army. My main attack goes straight for his food eco again. He's also gone Europe. And I snipe off a few workers here with my warriors in his base and send the rest over to his food, as you can see. I highly recommend you split your army like this so you can lead his army away or engage his army, and the other half goes after workers, and you just keep splitting off and doing damage. Another attack, again fighting alligators. I lose a few warriors here, unfortunately, because alligators are really powerful. But I get rid of them because my warriors are always taking damage while going there. And this time I try to go through the north of his base, so I can get a bit of a surprise attack. And I also split off because I see he's building a port. So I send half my warriors to get rid of the port and another half to get rid of his workers. There's also not a lot of wood on this map, so I've got to expand out and gather wood lines away from my base a bit, which makes them prone to animal and his warriors. But you can see here that he commits all of his army to defending the north, while his south gets his port destroyed, which just slows him down with building fishing boats, which will hurt him in the long run, hopefully. I've managed to drive a boar into his base, and you can see he's already got 1 or 2 fishing boats up, while I still try to sort out my wood economy because I did quite a lot of idling when I was running from his warriors, and also there's not a lot of wood on the map. Yeah, the wonders of Europe. No wood. You can see I managed to get rid of 2 of his houses and his port. and he's still not upgraded his warriors fully. So I decided to go after his woodline here. The woodline workers, and I managed to kill a few, I believe. But he's got a lot of warriors here. So again, I split my army off. I send 3 warriors up this way, just to try and idle his workers, and the rest of them over to drag his army away. You can see I'm making another wave of warriors, and also upgrading the fight pits into barracks, so I can start getting spearmen. Because spearmen, fully upgraded spearmen, Europe spearmen that is, are much better than fully upgraded Asia spears. Well, they don't get upgrades in Bronze Age, but Asia spears are not as good as fully upgraded stone warriors. At least I don't believe so. See, my next attack is here, 21 warriors. And we engage at my woodline, because he attacks me. So I pull back my woodline again, while my warriors attack his warriors. But instead of going after my workers, he just runs away and runs into my base, also splitting his army. So I run away with all my workers, and warriors as well, unfortunately, decide to go after them. As you can see, my economy's okay, so I'm not too stressed about losing collection time here. But his warriors just run around my base, taking damage, not really doing any damage themselves. My wood line is back up, and my workers are harvesting the wood, but I use them a bit to kill his warriors while they're retreating, so that in case they do try and get rid of my workers. So you can see here that I've got my 23 spearmen now, fully upgraded Europe spears, and he still doesn't have all of his upgrades for warriors that he's still pumping out. And I should be quite easily able to kill off all of his warriors here. And I believe he knows this, and decides to quit. After I kill all of his woodline workers, he should probably have had more workers on his woodline anyway. But he quits as soon as one of my spearmen attacks, and that's the end of the match. Thank you for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.